Hi everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Friday, February 1st. Happy Friday. Hope you're holding strong in this new asset class that is cryptocurrency. I have some very positive news to share with you guys. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button. Also hit the thumbs up button. And I uploaded a video earlier today with the interview of the CEO from CoinSmart, the cryptocurrency exchange based in Canada, which has plans to expand to the EU and other markets. And we had some really great discussion about their OTC trading desk. So if you want to learn more about that, definitely check out that video. Also, their plan to list 70 new coins. So guys, that video was uploaded earlier. Definitely check it out. Some insightful information there. Now let's jump into the news. We got some very positive news out of Wyoming. We've spoken about this where it was news around them introducing a bill to really make Wyoming a crypto-friendly state. And we're seeing this happening across the United States, even though the federal government has been slow to make moves. And we know the Token Taxonomy Act, it has been, sent to Congress for review. Hopefully that gets passed. So Wyoming passes a bill to recognize cryptocurrencies as money. In the United States, the state of Wyoming passed a bill that would allow cryptocurrencies to be recognized as money on January 31st, according to the state legislature website. On January 18th, Wyoming legislation presented the bill, which would help to clarify the classification of cryptocurrency. As reported by Cointelegraph earlier this month, this bill will place crypto assets into three new categories, guys. Digital consumer assets, digital securities, and virtual currencies. Any digital assets that fall into those three categories will be defined as intangible personal property, granting virtual currencies the same treatment as fiat money. This is very, very big, guys, because obviously, like I said, there's no clarity from the federal government, and which includes the SEC. And if these bills, these states go ahead and do these things on their own, it's going to be great for crypto. It opens up the door because you have clarity on what crypto is and what it can be used with and what categories it falls into. So this is a great sign. Hopefully, we have other states that follow suit, and of course, just the federal government as a whole, so the United States can start moving ahead in being the leader in this crypto market. The proposed bill also authorizes banks to provide custodial services for digital assets consistent with this section upon providing 60 days written notice to the commissioner. Big move. We could probably start seeing a lot of companies start launching their services in Wyoming, especially like custody services and so forth. Exchanges probably being based there because they have this crypto-friendly law, guys. So with Wyoming passing the bill into law to recognize cryptocurrency as money, other nations around the world are still unclear as to where cryptocurrency falls. Mexico and Denmark still view cryptocurrency as an unregulated asset, whereas Germany and Japan treat cryptocurrency like money. So, as I always say, watch what the big money is doing in the government. And all signs point to the growth of this market, then the takeoff of this new asset class. So big news here. We also have some positive news out of the UK, and I always like to share the global news, guys, because as we always talk about, these markets can help drive the price up as well. And we've seen South Korea being a major pillar for trade volume, and Japan as well. And the more countries that we have that are crypto friendly, that are passing laws to open up the floodgates of money to come into the market, the better it is for us who are the early adopters, the holders here. So UK crypto liquidity provider receives financial regulators approval. United Kingdom crypto liquidity startup B2C2 OTC, such a weird name, has received approval from the country's Financial Conduct Authority on Wednesday, January 30th. A separate press release notes that B2C2, which also provides, listen to this, electronic over-the-counter trading, OTC. Who buys OTC? As I told you, watch that video from this morning that I uploaded. The big money, the whales, like the CEO of CoinSmart, he said in the video, like People are coming looking to buy 10,000 Bitcoin or 200,000 Bitcoin. So as you can imagine, you have to have a significant amount of money to do that. So very, very big move here in the UK. So their electronic over-the-counter trading can now offer contracts for difference to eligible counterparties and professional clients. The firm's co-founder, Max Boonen, believes the acceptance of the license will allow investors to gain exposure to cryptocurrency markets while avoiding the risk associated with crypto custody. Moreover, the FCA may compensate customers in case the company fails, as can be seen from the text of the registry record. As Cointelegraph reported earlier in January, the FCA recently released a consultation paper titled Guidance on Crypto Assets. So shout out to the UK, making progress. Those of you who live there, I would love to hear what you guys think about that. If you're watching this video from the UK, obviously, but things are progressing. I know it's a bit slower than we would like, but it's progressing. And I love seeing this news because I know once the government opened the floodgates, and we already see the big money coming in, but it's going to bring in more of the big money, guys. Because it's going to bring in the skeptics, the people who are on the fence, right? Because, hey, the government's on board. They've legalized it, or they put the guardrails, the protections and all that. So this is great news. Now, you guys know I'm a big fan of Proppy. I think it's going to be one of the winners coming out of the crypto market because of what they're trying to do. And we already saw they're getting adoption in states like Vermont and others where they're going to be moving, the deeds, I believe it is, to the blockchain. So Proppy is doing some big things. Well, the CEO of Proppy, Natalia Correa, and I'm going to try to pronounce her last name. Well, anyway, she tweeted this. She published an article on Nasdaq, and then she also tweeted this. And I saw this, some photos of this, but it's essentially the Nasdaq in Times Square, New York, and I don't work far from there. They're running like a big ad that says blockchain making transactions safer and faster. So just imagine that, guys, where we've come, and we're seeing crypto ads and blockchain ads. This is certainly the future. This is the next tech boom, and the proof is happening. Mass marketing is coming. So big things ahead. Now, some XRP news. Coingate, which is a cryptocurrency gateway, the description they have is cryptocurrency payments made easy, except Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and more. Lightning Network supported keep the coins or settle in euros in real time. So they said, big news for the XRP community, our merchants alike. We launched native XRP support to our customers, meaning XRP is now accepted as a payment at thousands of vendors across the net. Proceed to our blog for more detailed information. So this is very big, guys. It's going to open up the ability for XRP to be used in transactions, people to pay and so forth. So continued adoption of XRP. And of course, this is the number 2 crypto at the moment. Obviously, that fluctuates with Ethereum for the second and third spot. But XRP is here to stay, and it's going to have a massive use case. We know it's going to be used for cross-border payments, and big things are ahead, and I'm very bullish on XRP. I obviously hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and others, but I'm most bullish on XRP because of its utility and use case. Now, SBI Virtual Currencies has officially launched withdrawals. So they said here, notice, from January 31st, we have started to provide a virtual currency delivery service. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum can now be sent by using our designated hardware wallet. So we know that SBI Virtual Currencies has been on a slow rollout, right? We even going back to last year, Q3, it's like a soft launch, and then they've been slowly rolling things out, getting people registered and all that. But we had talked about this in the other video. Let me just make sure I pull it up here. In the videos where we talked about Mr. Yoshitaka Kitao, the CEO of SBI Group, and the whole R3 Swift thing and what's going on and what he's trying to do in the SBI Group financial report outlining the plan for XRP to be used in Forex, in the Money Tap app. And obviously, SBI Virtual Currencies is going to be play a big part of it. Why? Because they're going to be leveraging XRP as a base currency, and there was also talks of them leveraging XRapid to a certain degree. So big things that, like I said, ahead for XRP, guys, and that's why I'm so bullish. But things are progressing, and like I said, I know a bit slower than we like, but it's happening. Now, you guys know how I feel about Coinbase. They are annoying, but I found this piece of content. They put out this guide, very, very helpful, because I used them, back in early 2018, and if you need to do your taxes, obviously, you definitely want to have some sort of record, and they make it easy that you can go into your Coinbase account and export all the things you've done. Now, obviously, you can do that manually. You don't necessarily do it, but necessarily need them to do it. But if you did transactions on Coinbase, you should go in and check out the features they have. And they provided this guide here, which I think is very helpful, because this can be a confusing thing. What do I do with taxes? And this is at least for the US. I don't know about other countries, but guys, definitely check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description for you guys to check it out. It's definitely helpful. Obviously, you should talk to a tax professional, talk to your accountant, whatever it is, because obviously it's tricky, right? And but this is a very helpful guide. It goes into a lot of different things, points you in the right direction to which forms you have to use. Like I said, at least in the United States, and helps you to find the category which you fall in, and if you donated crypto, how that applies to your tax and all that good stuff. So definitely a helpful guide, guys, and I'll put it in the description, like I said. So moving ahead here, we got some news related to the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Casa's Lightning-enabled Bitcoin node just got a browser extension. So cryptocurrency custody startup Casa has just launched a browser extension for its Lightning Network-enabled Bitcoin node. Now, users will be able to interact with their Casa nodes, hardware devices that can connect to and help validate the Bitcoin blockchain directly on any cryptocurrency website that boasts Lightning Network functionality. Lightning is a layer 2 payments protocol running atop the Bitcoin network to facilitate transactions at higher speeds and larger volumes. Some web-based applications, such as Satoshi's Place, a blockchain-based art-sharing platform, leverage the Lightning Network as a more efficient means for users to make Bitcoin payments. So some progress here on the Lightning Network and being able to use it easier, but I'm still waiting for the full rollout and see how this will play out, guys, for Bitcoin and I think Litecoin as well, which is going to be using the Lightning Network. Obviously, we've been waiting for a very long time. I think if folks in the Bitcoin community wouldn't have so much infighting and nonsense, but I guess that comes with proof of work and control of hash rate and all that. And they put their resources together and move Bitcoin to the Lightning Network, I think Bitcoin would be much further along. But let's see what happens. The Lightning Network will probably be the one saving grace here for Bitcoin, because we know proof of work, it's very flawed, and China has controlled the mining pool and the hash rate there. So I don't know what's going to play out. But obviously, with Bitcoin's utilities, being so poor, it's still a great store of value, still a great hedge against the market entirely, because it's the original. It has the brand, right? And I think that's where it's at right now. Let's see if the Lightning Network actually rolls out worldwide, right, to a degree where it gets mass adoption. Then we will probably see utility around Bitcoin increase. But we know what happened last bull run with the slow network, high fees. It was a nightmare. So let's see what happens, but at least I move in the right direction. And like I said, I hold Bitcoin in my portfolio. I believe Bitcoin will survive, because it has that store of value aspect, and it looks like they're trying to position on the Lightning Network. Now, will they have the greatest utility? I don't know, because I personally don't think so, just because, once again, the proof of work flaws. So that's just my opinion. But guys, what do you think about this news? Like I said, we're seeing governments warming up here to crypto. We got local and federal and big countries making moves. So big things are ahead in this market, and I would love to hear what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description. Please help share this video and my channel if you found it helpful. Thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.